Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Anna Maria, and today we are going to be doing readings for all signs for the new moon in Taurus, which is occurring on April 27th, 2025. So let's begin. We are going to begin with the sign of Aries, and we are going to be using the classic tarot deck as well as the Whispers of Love deck. Good. We will speak into your angels, and may these messages be for the highest good of all beings. So let's begin Aries. What messages, angels, do we have for the sign of Aries for the new moon in Taurus? Okay, there we are. And we are going to pick one from Whispers of Love. What messages do we have for the sign of Aries? There we go. Okay, I heard to begin with this one, so I'm going to do that. So you got two cards. The first one says you are limited. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. It's interesting because the first thing I get with this is winter. I felt the card and I felt my fingers getting frozen. So if you are very sensitive to like snow or ice or cold weather, be a little bit more careful this upcoming season. It's what I'm getting also from the angels. I'm being shown people coming to visit you, or you going to visit people. Be open-minded. I heard from them around that period of time, new people coming into your life, and also you traveling to meet with people is what I'm getting from the angels. Anything else in regards to this? Now, know that I am a clairvoyant and clairaudient psychic, so I don't just read cards. I receive information from your angels and guides. So if you want to look at the card, good. Is there anything else, angels, from this? Creativity is what I'm hearing. I'm getting journal writing. I'm also hearing somebody's thinking of starting a YouTube channel. Go for it. They're saying that you're ready. And that's what they mean by you are limitless. Okay. If you hear noises in the background, I do apologize. It's my doggy. The other card that you got is the heart of the matter. Immediately, what I'm picking up with this is an argument with a family member. I heard measure your words, be very mindful of what you're saying back to this person. It can be taken out of context, is what I just heard from the angels. I'm also being shown a young child and sucking their fingers. I almost get like, be careful of smoking trays, is what I heard, and things on a table, because I could just see this child getting sick because of that. Or, excuse me, I got corrected, not sick, but infection is what I heard. It's still a sickness, but it's a different kind. So that's what I'm getting from the angels. So just kind of be careful with that. Anything else? Last thing I heard was go for it. I keep being shown, you keep going back and forth on a decision that you have to make. They're saying get to the heart of the matter within your own self, and that's going to help you make a choice. I feel that you already know what's best for you. And they're saying that in this upcoming new moon, you're going to be taking the action steps to move forward towards a better direction for yourself. So go for it, is what I'm getting from the angels. Good. Other messages here. I heard investing in a property. I'm getting somebody's wanting to invest in a property, buying a new home or relocating. I do get that that's going to happen, but I heard scout, like go to the area and start like looking at it before you actually go. Even if it's in your neighborhood or near you, I get like scout, like really, like go look, go explore what's out there. Anything else? No. I heard marriage for a couple of you. I feel that, I don't like the message, but I heard within a year and a half, I feel somebody proposing, or that it's going to take about a year and a half after they propose for you to get married. There might be a little bit of a delay. The other thing I'm hearing is somebody ill, somebody's father. I keep being shown whoever this message is for, you're arguing with your significant other about their family. I heard pick your fights, pick your battles. Don't fight over little things, because I feel that your significant partner might go through difficulties with their family, and so or the health of the family, the family member. So I'm being shown like practice compassion, practice kindness in your relationship, because I feel like your significant other is going to need it. Anything else, angels? Angels are so funny. I literally heard, oh my God, I can't sing, but I'm gonna say, I heard money, like there's money coming your way. It's an old song. It's like money. What is it? Something doesn't pay my bills, but money does, or something like that. It's funny. I'll find out what the song is. But I'm getting money coming in, and it feels like for especially for those of you that are self-employed, I'm getting this sense of you're going to be taking action that's going to help your business bring in more people. And they're saying to continue doing that because I keep being shown like they're so funny. They're showing me like showering in gold. It's just them trying to be funny. I think it's because before I started doing the videos, because I'm really a shy person, they were showing me like they were trying to make me laugh to do it. And so I'm getting that same sense now. Like it's gonna come in easier than you think. And not to worry, but I do get like get invested, do the hard work. It's coming. For those of you that are working under people, I heard don't mind the team, don't mind the people around you, get to do your job and make sure that the 2 or 3 people that are above you or in the higher spaces than you are, that they're observing what you're doing. I get these people actually observe more than you realize. So they're just saying, keep doing a good job. Keep doing a good job. I also heard unexpected hire. Okay. I'm getting somebody looking for a new job, and the angel is saying it's almost like you're being very picky about the kind of work that you're looking for. And I'm getting like it's going to have a different title than what you're looking for, but that's the job. Okay. And obviously only take that which resonates, but that's kind of what I'm getting from the angels in regards to this. Anything else? No. Okay. As soon as I picked this card, what I saw is how do you debris falling on somebody. So if somebody's building a ceiling or a roof or you're climbing somewhere, be careful of like mountains and rocks and I don't like debris is what I just saw falling. Got it, Angel. Okay. If you're going into if you're thinking of buying like old homes or you're going into like an attic or going into an area, like you're trying to fix something, be very mindful and careful of your surroundings because I saw something gets moved or air comes into the space and it falls. Be very mindful of your surroundings for all of you. Actually, I'm also getting that. So, especially at night, for those of you that go out and like go out to party or go to the gym early, just kind of be careful of your surroundings, is what I'm getting from the angels. Yeah. I get like animals also, like, especially if you work in like grass or the garden, just kind of be careful with that, is what I'm getting from the angels. Anything else in regards to that? And then they said also a symbolic meaning of the strength card. Um, it's you might have a sense that you're losing strength in like fighting for someone or fighting for something. I'm getting from the angels, let the universe show you if the fight is worth it. If it isn't for your highest good, if it isn't for your benefit, it will be made very clear to you in this new moon. Okay. Be very wise about what you're investing your energy and your time in. Good. Thank you, Aries. I hope that this was helpful. And now let's continue to Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Let's see what messages we have for the sign of Taurus. I like Tauruses. Let's see. So, what messages do we have for the sign of Taurus? There we go. Ooh, wow. Okay. Um, I literally heard a significant relationship ending. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean with a significant other, it can be with a friend, but there is a significant relationship ending. I mean, the cards fell this way. So, yeah, that was clear as what I heard in regards to this. Anything else in regards to this? Um, I also heard it's not who you think it is. So this might not even be for some of you. This might not even be for you. That might be for somebody around you. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm getting from them, start focusing on new energy in your life. Start thinking about where you want to focus your energy, where you want to focus your fire. I'm a writer and I write a lot of astrology blogs on my website, free. So you're welcome to check that out. And I recently wrote about the Leo, the Mars in Leo energy that just came in this month. And what I kept getting from the angels is like the ignition of an engine, like fire coming back to us, like this sense of really becoming aware of what lights you from within. It's what I'm getting with this. It's a new fiery beginning. It's a new inspiration. It's a new journey for some of you. It's a new start or restart into an area that you're really wanting to dive into. I'm also getting in regards to work. I feel like there's something new that you're wanting to do or a new like field that you want to get into or new studies that you want to take. I'm getting to go for it. I do get this sense of writing things down. So you may want to have like a plan as to what you're wanting to do next. That's what I'm getting in regards to this. Good. Immediately when I'm getting this is you're needing a vacation. You're needing some time off. And I heard it's time. I think that you're thinking that you have more than enough energies, particularly if you just went on a trip. I'm not getting that. I'm actually hearing rest because they're showing me the calm waters. I feel like you need to walk away from stressful situations, but particularly stressful in your mind. So it's something that has been stressing you, you've been trying to figure out, and you're not getting to an answer. And what I'm getting from them is that you're mentally exhausted. I feel like you need some time off. Okay. So that's what, those are your tarot messages. Now let me get the message from the Whispers of Love. Let's see. What messages do we have for the sign of Taurus from this deck, angels? Messages for Taurus. Hold on, they said these here. Okay. Oh, I love this card. It's one of my favorites. Love is patient and kind always. Oh. Like it reminds me of there's a verse in the Bible, I believe, that says that's about love. And to me, it's such a powerful card because it represents the innocence of the heart to me when I look at this card. And that's what I'm getting from the angels is returning to a place of innocence, returning to a place of deep stillness and calm, like connecting to your inner child again, connecting to the things that make you happy. And it's interesting because happiness is whatever you want it to be, obviously, but it might be deeper than you realize. There might be more layers to it. There might be sometimes we have to go back into the past to find what our happiness is, or sometimes we have to look deep into our future, into unknown places where we haven't been in order to kind of explore what is happiness now for me. It's what I'm getting in regards to this card. What actually gives me joy, genuine, true, heartfelt joy, and that deep sense of purity. And the other thing is to have patience with that. Have patience on the journey. I feel like you've been in very rough waters, and now you're starting to find yourself again. The angel's saying now you're starting to pick up pieces of yourself again, and so you're about to embark into a very exciting journey. And so it looks great. The other card, ooh, love. It says, express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Oh, this is such a sweet card, you guys. Oh my God, wait. Wait. So you see the little girl, how she looks like she's in the center of like a flower or like a shell? Check it. Look at the little shell with the pearl. Oh my God. I love when the universe is like that. The gift is you. You're gifting yourself to someone, your heart, your goodness, your purity. Like, that's a powerful gift. That's what we come here to earth to give that light, to share that light with others. And this is what this is really talking about. Oh my God, you have a profound message, Taurus. It's in the recognition of this self, in the recognition of this inner light that is within you. You gift it. You gift it to others. It will give you to others. And it is a precious pearl. And it's a precious pearl of connection with the truth of who you are. And the other thing that I'm getting in regards to this is don't be scared to express your love. I often think, and it's 333 by now, right now, by the way. So it's definitely a sign from the angels, guides, and teachers, and the masters, loved ones, that that we have an opportunity to share who we are with others, and in the recognition and the allowing of who you are. And don't be afraid to speak from your heart, to speak your truth, to share your love with someone. I often think of something I've been told by the angels, which is if today was your last day, how important would that have been? That argument, or, that stupid little things that we get upset about with each other that make no sense at the end of the day. If today was the last day that you saw the person that matters the most to you, how important would it be, that they left a cup somewhere, or I don't know, the things that, people get upset about. How important is it really? And so it's really notice the blocks that keep you from, notice the walls, I heard, the blocks, the doors that you close within you to love and to the expression of that love and to the expression of your pearl. Give your pearl, give your love, give your heart. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Taurus. Please write down in the comments. I can't wait to hear what happens to you. For some of you, it might be a ring. I just saw. Like I saw like a little ring for somebody. Look at the person picking it up happily. Hopefully that's not, hopefully that's for all of you, but I can't tell. But um, it's worth it. It's worth a try. Love is worth a try. And I'll leave you with this last thing. Just remember, love is patient and kind. And if it is true love, it will always be that way. So good, good reading, Taurus. So excited for you. Well, thank you. So come back again. So now we're going to go into Gemini. So let's begin. Hi, Gemini. Let's see what messages the angels have for you. Good. So, angels, what messages do we have for the sign of Gemini for the new moon in Taurus? Ooh, okay. Oh, they just said those two. Okay. Immediately when this card fell, I heard new home. So, the sense that I'm getting in regards to the new home is an actual physical location move, either for you or a person coming to see you. Or number two, figuratively speaking, a new energy coming into your home, a new frequency, a new sense of more peace in the home, more balance in the home. I heard do your part is what I'm getting from the angels. Do your part, because I feel like you're wanting the other person to extend their hand. I heard you extend your hand first. And then those changes will be made for you. Anything else, angels, in regards to this? Start packing is what I heard. Oh my God, I'm excited for you. I heard start packing. And for some of you, it's going back home, is what I heard. And I heard not literally, but reconnecting to people at home, reconnecting to friends at home, reconnecting with old family members is what I heard. Powerful. Anything else, angels? Last thing is I heard accounting, holding somebody accountable, I heard. I heard not to worry about that. They will be held accountable, is what I heard. I get this sense that it's karma, that some sort of karma is going to take place and hold somebody accountable. So not to worry, is what I heard. Last message is you're about to embark into a new journey in your life. I'm getting the sense that you've been doing a lot of deep inner work and a lot of deep inner reflection, and now you're about to take new steps moving forward. You're about to step into a new either career or into a new area in your life. They are totally supporting you through this, and I'm getting, don't be scared to make mistakes along the way. You'll be able to find your way through them, is what I heard. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to move forward and away from situations that have been stressing you out, and you're ready to take a leap of faith. And I am hearing to take the leap of faith. Okay, so good. Now, let's see what message they have for you from the Whispers of Love. What messages do we have for Gemini for the new moon in Taurus? Okay, I heard. Hold on. Stop, they said. Okay, so it's this one. Wait a minute. Oh my God, look at that. Miracles and blessings. See how the figure is leaving the leaves, like it's throwing the leaves into the air? I'm getting that you have to surrender something, you have to let go of something in order for the miracles and blessings to come in. There's something that you've been holding on to that is just not serving you anymore. And the energy that they're showing me is like almost like ripping paper apart, like ripping it apart and moving forward. I feel like you're fed up. You're fed up with something in your life that isn't working anymore, and they are saying it's time. It's time. And I feel like your heart knows that. If this applies to you, your heart knows that. And I feel you've also received dreams about this, or you've received signs and confirmations that it's time to do that. I get to not be scared. Remember, you got the Fool card. The Fool card is blessings, again, in taking a new journey, and a new journey that takes faith. And that takes courage. And so you are being divinely protected, Gemini, and you're ready. Now they're bringing up the awareness of the blue light here in this deck. Blue light is the angelic kingdom, and certainly the angels are with you, guiding you through this. Ask them for help. Ask them to show you the signs so that you can move forward in a positive way. But the other thing I'm getting in regards to that is don't forget that you are an air sign, and air signs are to use their higher mind and their higher intellect and their wisdom. And so to come from a place of wisdom in your actions and to avoid reacting, I heard. Use your higher judgment. Good. So I hope that these messages were helpful, Gemini, and I hope I see you again. Thank you. On to Cancer. Okay, angels. So what messages do we have for the sign of Cancer for the new moon in Taurus? Let's see. What messages do we have for the sign of Cancer? Oh, okay. Anything else? Oh, love when they flip. Hi, Cancer. You've been going through a deep emotional cleanse, is the first thing that I heard. Deep emotional cleanse. There's a big emotional burden that you've been carrying, a deep sense of overthinking, stressing too much, whether this is happening in relationships or in career. I'm getting you need to drop those thoughts. It's not helping you. You need to drop the worries. You need to drop the stress. It's, it's interesting because they're showing me this quote about suffering. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional, is what I'm hearing from them. And so if somebody caused you pain, or there's a situation that caused you pain, sorry, I have a little animal. I'm getting from them that that's all right to feel that. It's okay to have that, but don't add additional suffering to yourself with more self-talk about the story or overthinking and replaying things in your head. I'm getting this sense of allow yourself space to heal, allow your mind to calm. To come to a better place of understanding why this situation showed up, what its spiritual lessons are, and when it came through. Look at that. When I'm saying that, and look at the card that just came, the Hangman. And the Hangman is asked to sit in this way. The card fell this way, okay? But just to show you the meaning of it, the Hangman is asked to go backwards, to hang, so that he can reach, or she can reach, enlightenment. And so there is this deep sense here of keeping external sources away is what I just heard from the angels. So your mind can be calm, so you can be at ease, so you can find the answers that you need. You may be required to see things in a different way. Now, because the card fell this way, to me as a reader, this would signify that maybe it's not the way you've been thinking about doing things. Maybe it's not the way that you've been overstressing. And it's interesting because they're giving me this sense of sometimes when we overthink something to death, we're not able to see the answer. We're not able to get the answer in a clear, emotional way. Remember, Cancer, that you're ruled by the moon. You're going to receive messages through your body, through a deep sense of intuition and inner knowingness. So overthinking is not going to help you. So I am getting a sense from the angels, it's time to kind of release that stress over the mind, so you can come into your heart space and you get the answers that you need. Yeah. A lot of suffering, a lot of emotional stress. I even get a sense of loss, having lost something that you feel was precious to you. Um, I do get a period of mourning or of loss. Um, and that it's important, I'm hearing from the angels, in order for you to recover the two cups, in order for you to find the true love, or to find inner love again, and a sense of calm and peace and ease. Okay. Yep. Look at this. The card backwards. You have to drop the stress, drop the overthinking. It's not helping you. It's not helping you. So let's see what they have to tell you in regards to that through the whispers of love. So this is a month, a new moon period in Taurus, that you are going to be releasing emotional stresses and pain from the past or current situations and leaving them behind. So let's see, angels. Message for Cancer for the new moon in Taurus. Message for Cancer for the new moon in Taurus. Message for Cancer for the new moon in Taurus. There we go. I heard the bottom here. Hold on. Heard this deck. Wow. Consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. I heard to self-love. So I'm getting this sense of having to make a decision about staying somewhere or staying with someone, making a choice if it's worth a fight, if it's worth fighting for. And what they're saying is to consider your foundation. What really is what you want? What is a true home to you? What is of true value to you is what I'm getting from the angels. And are you being valued back? And are you being loved back? And for some of you, this can be in regards to career. For some of you, in regards to home life. And for some of you, it's relationships. I get a sense that whoever I'm reading for, this is about a relationship. And it's about deciding whether you fight the good fight or whether you move away from it. And what the angels are saying to you is to calm your mind, to relax your emotions, soothe your emotions, so you can come into a place of listening to your soul and recognize, what am I really building towards? What do I really want to build? Is this solid enough for me to have my home? Nothing more important to a Cancer than family and home. And so this is the question that you're going to be thinking about during this new moon, and you have all of their help and support. And I love the fact that we have the moon right on top here, because the moon is the planet that rules Cancer. And so this is a way of the universe letting you know that they're watching over you and watching over the situation to help you come to a positive conclusion, and a positive conclusion for everybody involved, I heard. I wish you all the best, Cancer. And please do write in the notes what this is about, if this applies to you, so we can give additional love and light. The last thing that I'm getting in regards to that is the animals here. What I heard is that some people are not what they seem, and it might be for good or not. So I heard, use your instinct. Your instinct will guide you. Your instinct is fierce, I heard them say. So good. So all the best, Cancer. Till we talk again. Thank you. On to Leo. So, angels, what messages do we have for the sign of Leo for the new moon in Taurus? Oops. What messages do we have for Leo for the new moon in Taurus? Oh, you're stubborn is what I heard, because the cards are not coming out. Let go. There we are. Okay. Yeah, how interesting. I kept saying let go. Look at the card that fell. They're asking you to surrender whatever is stressing you out right now, whatever you've been overthinking, whatever you've been ruminating on, because I get the sense of ruminating, thinking a lot about the past, carrying old baggage. It's time to put it down. The other piece is putting the burdens down. So both of these, again. So with this one, we're talking about putting the burdens down. What this one tells me is that you will. This is just a confirmation from them that throughout this period of the new moon, this is what you're going to be doing. All that you've been carrying, you're putting it down. All that overthinking, throwing it out. Good. So that's the message with that. And to add to it, we get the Hermit card. I love this card because the Hermit is pointing to the star. And for me as a reader, that represents your soul. That represents your inner wisdom. And so the Hermit must walk away from the things that are troubling them, from distress, from conflict, from emotional burdens, to come into a place of wisdom and to come into a place of quiet. And Virgo is an earth sign, which what the Hermit card represents. And so you are being asked to kind of ground and to find calm space, and to think things logically, because that's also what Virgo represents, but from a logic that is guided by the soul, not guided by the ego, not guided by the mind, but guided by a higher part of you. So that's what I'm getting from them. It's time to go inward and start asking the right questions so you can find the right solutions, is what I heard from them. And they're guiding you. I also get that for a couple of you, you've been working on something creative. You've been working on either starting like a new business or starting a new side gig. I'm getting that it will work out. It's just don't keep putting the brakes on it. I keep being told, don't keep putting the brakes on it. You need to like get going and finish it. That's what I heard from them. Good. So now, message from the Whispers of Love. What message do we have for the sign of Leo for the Whispers of Love? For the new moon, from Whispers of Love for the new moon in Taurus. So I have to look at my notes. I forget. Ooh, wow. Okay, so from all of those cards, which is the card that is? Okay. So they said to show them all to you, but I'm only going to read whichever one they tell me to read. Good. So the first card we got is the heart of the matter. There is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. And I heard that too. That one, that's pretty clear. Hold on. The other card is you are limitless, which I believe Aries had. So if you have any Aries placements, you may want to hear the Aries message. And it says, recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. I do get from them, if you've been wanting to start a new project, if you've had an idea that's just been like in your imagination, or you thought, oh no, that's too big, that's too out there. No, I'm getting from them, start pursuing it. Start really reading into it or finding more information about it, that you can do it. Okay. The other message is embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. That's kind of what I was getting with the other message. It's not, we don't throw away by ignoring. No, it's go through the emotions and release them. Go through the thoughts and release them. It's not about just grabbing them and like pushing them away or ignoring them, but it's go through the feeling. I like the imagery that the angels are giving me. It's almost like when you're taking a shower or a bath, you just allow the water to go around you. It's that kind of feeling. It's just go through the thoughts, go through the emotions, but release them so that you can come into a place of feeling safe and protected again. And these two go together, is what I heard. Miracles and blessings and new love. There is new love coming into your life, whether that's an actual person. And I heard a wish that you've been asking for, you receive. In regards to the miracle, there's a wish that you have had, you receive. So the answer is yes. That's what I heard. And the last card is a spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. I'm sure you already know that. If it's in regards to a person that you're thinking of, yes, it goes beyond this lifetime. But I heard for some of you, this person has to be ready to understand that and accept that. And I do feel that there are angels, guides, and teachers helping them to understand that and accept that. But I also heard from them, if it is not of your highest and best good as a soul, then a different path will be shown to you to take. If it is for you, then it will be shown to this person to find you, or they will find a way to get to you, is what I heard from the angels, either figuratively speaking or literally, finding a way to reconnect with you or to connect with you or to speak with you again. I get a deep sense of trust, trusting in the divine, trusting in the relationships that are meant to be for you, Leo. Okay. So I wish you all the best, Leo, and till we speak again. On to the sign of Virgo. On to Virgo. So messages for the sign of Virgo. For the new moon in Taurus. Let's see. What messages do we have, angels, for Virgo? Excuse me. Sorry if I said Taurus. Messages for Virgo for the new moon in Taurus. There we go. Hold on. Anything else? Yep. I feel that somebody around you might be confused about the decision that they have to make, is what I heard. I'm an intuitive reader. This is what I'm getting from this. That they're having to make a difficult choice, is what I heard. I don't feel that you might be helping them make a choice. What I'm getting is to step back, give them space. Okay. This might be a significant other, or this might be a family member, but I'm getting a deep sense of somebody trying to make a decision and you feel like you might be helping, you're not. I'm getting from the angels, step away, let them figure it out. That's one. The other piece that I heard is at some point you're going to have the opportunity to make a choice between two people or two different paths. And it's interesting because I'm getting a sense of both paths being very different. Both paths being very different. I almost get that for some of you, it might be a choice between two people. For some of you, it's a choice between two jobs. For some of you, it's a choice between staying where you are or going somewhere else, is what I'm getting, whether that's a location or a person or a situation. And it's interesting to me because they're showing me the two elements. Showing me, I actually heard earth and fire, and I'm also getting water. And what's missing is air, which would be the mind coming to help you make a choice, is what I'm getting from the angels. Hold on a second. I just get your tightness. I keep getting this energy of being very tight. And it's interesting that this card was the other card that fell for you, which is the Ten of Wands, but there's this thickness is the energy that I keep being shown, like a heaviness, like a tiresome, burdensome energy that you've been carrying. And I just really, it almost feels like control. You might be trying to control a situation, or you might feel out of control because the situation is so difficult and it's taking so much from you. I'm getting from the angels, you need to put that down, put the burdens down, so that you're able to make a choice. If you're the person that is not having to make the choice, then this is what's causing this person to not be able to make a choice. It feels very burdensome. It feels very heavy. And I don't get that you understand this. I'm getting a sense from the angels that this is not, because your energy feels very light and very loving and very bright. And I don't feel that same thing with this person. I'm getting a sense of you need to give them space to make a choice. Because I feel like if you pull too tight, the rope may break, is what I just heard from the angels. Okay, so be watchful of that. Is there anything? And that also applies for your body. I keep being shown if you're putting a lot of stress on your body, the rope may break. So you need to calm down a little bit. Calm down a little bit is what I'm getting from the angels in regards to this. For some of you, there is a new love coming in, and it is likely to be an earth or fire sign, is what I heard from the angels, or somebody with placements in earth and fire signs. I keep being shown for a couple of you that you've been single for a long time and are tired of the dating scene or don't even want to deal with that. But love is going to be coming in when you least expect it, is what I heard from the angels. Good. Now, messages from the Whispers of Love for Virgo. Messages from the Whispers of Love for Virgo. Okay, that one they said. Look at that. Embrace your emotions so that you can come out of the dark and the heaviness and into the light, if that is for you. Let me ask them if there's anything else about that, because I feel like what you need is a healing. And you can, right before you go to sleep, ask your angels, guides, teachers, God himself or herself to help you through these emotions, to help you through this heaviness, so that you can connect to your soul, so that you can have clarity. And I do get to do it in the evening. That's why the moon is there. I'm getting the sense of like ask in the evening, pray in the evening to have clarity about all this like confusion that you're carrying, so that you could see yourself through it. I do feel that this new moon is going to bring in a lot of clarity for you, a lot of confirmations, a lot of signs and synchronicities to help show you what's the right path for you, what's the right way out of this situation, or to show you that they are helping that person that you're asking for clarity about, for a path ahead of them. For some of you, so they may come back to you. For some of you, so that you may make a choice as to what path to take. Anything else? Nope. That is all for Virgo. Good. Thank you, Virgo. I hope that this was helpful. Good. So let's come to Libra. Hey, Libra. So these messages are for Libra for the new moon in Taurus. If you hear any noises in the background, those are just my doggies walking around. So let's see. Messages for Libra for the new moon in Taurus. Libra. Okay, I heard these cards, and let me pick one from the Whispers of Love. Whispers of Love for Libra. Wait. I heard mom in the hospital is what I heard. So your mother or somebody's mother might be going to the hospital. Obviously, I'm not a medical provider, but that's what I heard from them. I got this to begin with this card first. I heard it's time to spend time with loved ones, whether that's your significant other or friends or family members. I'm getting a deep sense of you're needing to reconnect. You're really needing to reconnect to the people that matter to you. I'm also getting, if you have not been connecting to anyone and you've been feeling alone, this is the time to explore new relationships. This is a time to go out there and look for love and look for friendships. If you've been feeling left out and alone, this is the time to start investing in new relationships. In this new moon is what I'm getting from the angels, because I feel that the angels are trying to get you to be in better relationship states by the winter and into next spring. This is a very powerful new moon for you, Libra. And we have the King of Swords, which is one of your cards, at least for me as a reader, because it's an air sign. And it is the King of Swords. So it is standing in your power. It is standing in your wisdom. It is, I heard from them, knowing what to say and when to say it. I feel like you need to take your time with a decision that you're having to make. I also feel that there's a person that's wanting to come to speak to you. For some of you, it's a teacher, it's a child's teacher. I feel there might be issues in school that maybe you're not aware of. For some of you, it's a teenage son, I heard. I feel like they might be getting in trouble and that they're needing your help. So if you're sensing something is off, you may need to speak to them. For some of you, it's a cop. I heard. So be mindful of your driving so you don't get a ticket. So knock on wood on that. For some of you, I'm getting a sense that he does love you, is what I heard. He does love you. He just doesn't know how to express it or doesn't know how to voice it, how to word it. So it's a masculine energy is what I'm getting. Or, it doesn't necessarily need to be a male. It could be a masculine energy. Anything else? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I keep getting an instrument playing in the background. So there is a sense of some sort of fine tuning is occurring. Fine tuning. Okay. And wow. Yeah, I feel that somebody's not able to move on from you. I feel somebody's not able to move on from you and they're not able to express their feelings again, because the Chariot is a Cancer card. And so it's about expressing emotions and like standing in the power of your intuition also, which is really what helps move the Chariot along, which is what helps the Chariot make a choice, kind of find the balanced path, the middle path. And so I'm getting the sense of this person's not able to move on from you. And or somebody from the past is not able to move on from you. And I feel like they're watching you. So they're definitely watching over what you're doing, and they're observing what you're doing and are proud of you, I heard, are proud of you, and are wanting to come forward. For some of you, it's a father figure that you've been neglecting to connect to or have been away from. they're looking to reconnect, is what I heard from the angels. So expect some sort of phone call or some sort of message. There is this new moon period for you. Good. So I hope that you found these messages helpful. And let's see what message the angels have for you from the Whispers of Love. So what message do we have for the Whispers of Love for Libra? I'm not remember if I gave it to you already or not. So I'm gonna take another one. There we are. Which one? Yes, I did give it to you. Look at that. And the same card fell, you guys. This is why I love what I do. Same card out of the whole deck. Yeah. This is the message for you. Good. This is how the universe works. I have forgotten whether I had given you this card because I get so deep into the reading that I'm fully present here. And when a message is a message, the card will fall. So I often see people that are psychic readers keep asking the same question over and over again. And so different cards will come out and you'll get all confused. No, trust the message the first time. Because what's meant to be is, the message is, and this is your answer. So, good. So I hope that these messages were helpful, Libra, and until we speak again. Okay. So now on to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. So what messages, sorry, my allergies are pretty bad. What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio for the new moon in Taurus? If you hear any noises in the background, it's my doggies. Okay. Messages for the new moon in Taurus for Scorpio. Okay. I'm not getting all those cards. So I heard these. I heard a contract that is expiring. Think things through. Think about where you want to go. Whether it's a contract of a marriage or a relationship or a legal contract of a home. I'm getting the sense to think things through and read the dotted line is what I heard from them. For some of you, it's actually the purchase of a new home. I get the sense that you're wanting to buy a new home or start a new business. It's something new coming into your life. It's a strong foundation and it's a definite yes from the universe. So it looks very good. The other cards, because I am going to show them and I'll just let them speak whatever they wish out of them. So we have the Tower and we have the Four of Cups. With these, I heard is don't expect an apology, is what I heard. You might be expecting somebody's apology. I'm not getting that they're going to do that. This person is very stubborn. There was an argument or there was a fight or there was something that was said. They are holding back for now. Is what I'm getting from the angels. They are thinking things through, though, is what I heard with this card. There's a person that's thinking about how this relates to their past, is what I heard. I feel that what's showing up for them with you is a mirror of something they've gone through before, either in a past life or in this lifetime. And so they might not know how to deal with it emotionally. So I'm getting from the angels, give it time. Give it time. This person is very stubborn, holding back. Give it time. It's what I'm getting from the angels in regards to that. It doesn't feel to me that it's about you. It feels to me like I feel like they're avoiding pain. I feel like they don't want to get hurt again. So in a situation like this, it's best to ask the angels and to pray to the angels for help so that they can help this person move past this. I feel like their mother can help them, whether they're on the other side or here. I feel like the mother is trying to help them find clarity and find direction so that they can come to you, is what I'm hearing. And it's interesting that as soon as I pick this card, I'm feeling you, even though I know that this is not your card, but it is a card to your opposite sign. So that would be a mate to you. So I do get that this person's coming back to you, or it's wanting to make their way back to you, and that the universe is trying to arrange this, trying to make this happen, because both King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles are soulmates. You know what I mean, significant partners. And so I feel like they're trying to get you to come together. The other piece is that if this person is married, there might be a spiritual contract that is breaking, or that the universe needs to resolve between them. That has nothing to do with you. So that might be in the way as well. I'm getting a deep sense of just prayer and waiting, letting the universe take care of it, is what I'm getting. from the universe. That however this is supposed to play out, that it will play out. For some of you, it's about becoming a parent, receiving a child. So I feel that during this new moon, you can be very fertile. So if you've been wanting to have a child, this is a good doorway for a new baby to come in within the next 2 to 3 months, is what I heard from the angels, but from the new moon in Taurus. Good. So I hope that this was helpful, Scorpio. And we have one more card from the pick for you, the Whispers of Love. Let's see. What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio for the new moon in Taurus? Scorpio. Scorpio, new moon in Taurus. Scorpio, new moon in Taurus. New moon in Taurus. Okay. Stop, I heard. Okay. The first one on the top. The heart of the matter. It's interesting. This card has been coming out, and look how many for several people. So if you're hearing more than one placement and you've seen this card, then listen to what message was given then. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. And you're welcome to also look back at the previous messages to see what was said in regards to this card. But for now, what I'm getting is an angel watching over you, and an angel watching over you as you sleep and watching over the situations that are stressing you out and bringing, excuse me, light to the situation is what I'm hearing from the angel. I feel like you've already gotten to the heart of the matter. So it's not about that in this particular read. In this particular read, it's the angels assisting what you've already prayed for, assisting what you're already manifesting, assisting what you've already cared about or what you care about moving ahead, moving forward. They're just kind of sprinkling light on it, which is very interesting to me. That's what they're saying. Lighting the way forward for you. I also heard easing the burdens. They're easing the burdens for you and for the person that you're concerned about. Anything else? I heard we'll pass the test. You're passing the test. Anything else? Good. They're also showing me an astrology chart. So if you're aware of astrology and you know how this particular new moon is hitting you, then like follow the intuition that you've been given already about that. I'm also getting to remember, it's your opposite sign in Taurus, which is your 7th house, which is the house of relationships and marriage. And so there are new relationships that are going to be springing in through the new moon period. But the new moon begins a whole new year of a moon cycle. And so during the whole period of a year, new relationships coming in, and some of which are going to be friends. I'm hearing or friendlier than other times have been. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of deep inner work and that the universe sees it and that they're protecting you. It's such a beautiful angel I'm getting around you because I'm getting the sense of being taken care of like a child, like a lullaby, like singing you a lullaby. So if you get messages through music, that's your angels giving you lullabies. If you get numbers, that's your angels painting signs for you is what I'm getting from them. I feel that this is very playful, angelic energy for you. So I hope that this was helpful, Scorpio. And I wish you well till we speak again. Thank you. On to Sagittarius. So angels, what messages do we have for the sign of Sagittarius for the new moon in Taurus? Hey, Sagittarius. See what messages we have for you. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. I just heard stop. Okay. I literally heard new love after all was lost. And whether that is with a new relationship or a current relationship or the revival of an old relationship. Because it's interesting, the angel is showing me these two people that are tired and weary and feeling not loved, feeling lost, focusing on lack, are these same people. And so for some of you, if you're in a relationship where you've been feeling like this, the universe is inviting you to come into a state of the 6 of Cups, which is a recognition of the generosity and the love and the purity that resides within you and your partner. Because I get the sense that you could work this out. Obviously, this is not going to be for everybody, but if this resonates for you, this person is feeling just as burdensome as you. And it feels a lot to do because of money or work or just like daily stresses and the grind. And I'm getting this deep sense of like recover yourselves, regain the the power to stay together. I feel like there's love here. Whoever you're with, if this applies to you and it resonates, this person loves you and you love them. Like it feels mutual, and it's obvious that it's mutual, and it's just burdens have gone in the way. I feel a lot of it financial and like other people is what I'm getting, and I feel like during this new moon period, you're having to lift yourselves back up and find this light again, to come into a place of feeling full of yourself again in a very positive way is what I'm getting from the angels. There's a new beginning in love, new beginning for you and the significant other for sure. It's just very very pure is what I'm getting from the angels. For some of you, you may need to walk away from somebody that has been draining you and taking your power away, where their love is not mutual. You've been feeling a deep sense of lack. And if that's for you, a new love is waiting for you. And I feel that it will be 2 to 3 months after this new moon, is what I'm getting from the angels, that you'll see the door open. As the old dream chatters, is what I just heard, for this new person to come in. There is love here. Whether it's with a current relationship or a new one, love is coming in through this new moon for you, for sure, Sag. Now let me pick a message from the Whispers of Love. Sorry, my allergies are like pretty bad. Let's see, what messages do we have for Sag? For the new moon in Taurus. There we go. It's at the bottom card. Oh my God, you guys, what? Was look at your pattern in relationships. And we were just talking about, the two people, it's the same person, so to go back to oh man, I shuffled the cards already. Sorry about that. To go back into them, we had, I believe it was the Five of Pentacles, but I don't have it, or the Six of Pentacles. We had a card of two individuals feeling lost and feeling at odds with each other and feeling drained by life. And on the other, we had the Six of Cups, which is purity and pure love and pure sweetness. And it's the same two people, except that they're not able to see that in each other because the patterns are getting in the way. Their thoughts are getting in the way. The ego is getting in the way. So you're being asked to look at the patterns in relationships that are playing out in your relationships and how you can shift them and how you can ask the universe to shift them for you. And maybe doing some shadow work might be helpful. Journaling, seeking out even therapy or help from somebody to clear some of that out so you can come back to seeing each other's light. Because I actually feel in this particular reading, that relationship can be saved. Because I feel that two people love each other. That's really the message that I was getting. And that if you look at your patterns, you're going to be able to see how you can work through them and actually stick together. That's what I'm getting from the angels. So definitely see the mirror? I have to look at ourselves. And true change begins by looking at the man in the mirror, like the old Michael Jackson song says. And so it requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So the work in this new moon in Taurus is to look at your relationship patterns, what part you play in this story, what role you've played, and in the relationship and the outcomes of the relationship, and also to help the other person recognize or to ask for help or to ask for assistance in clearing these patterns. Because as long as there is love, true love, there's an opportunity to make things work, is what I'm getting from the angels. And please only take those messages that resonate. But that is your message for you today, Sag. For some of you, those relationships might be in regards to work. I just heard from the angels, so it might not necessarily be a significant other. So I hope that these messages were helpful, and I hope you come back. Thank you. So now on to the sign of Capricorn. Sorry, my allergies are pretty bad. Hey, Capricorn. So, what messages do we have for the sign of Capricorn for the new moon in Taurus? Messages for Capricorn. Oh, that was quick. For the new moon in Taurus. There we go. Good. Okay, so those three cards. So, some of you might be hearing, my God, some of you might be hearing placements, more than one placement. I can see that. Because because we've had this card come as a theme in a couple of, and believe me, I shuffle cards. Look out of this whole deck. We got this one again. So whatever's been burdening you, whatever's been worrying you, whatever's been stressing you out during this new moon, you're dropping it. Dropping it like it's hot. Dropping the burdens, dropping sadness and old belief systems about yourself, old things that have kept you stuck is what I'm getting from the angels. It's time to release. And they're highlighting the number 8, which to me is a sign of infinity and is a sign of coming back into the self, coming back into your inner wisdom and your inner power, so that you can know that you can take those band-aids off and move forward and learn from the pain and move forward. So that's the message there for you. There is new love coming in. There is something that is dying, something that is staying behind, and there is no bringing that back. Whether that's a person or a way of thinking or a mindset that has been influencing your relationships, you're leaving that behind and you're stepping into new love. New love is coming in. I don't get that it's an immediate relationship because when I touch the card, it feels to me next year. But I feel like you're getting yourself ready for this new love. For some of you, is an opportunity with a new business partner or a new like business leader. I heard either you becoming a business leader that's going to guide other people to find their power so that they can move forward in their field, I heard, or a new love, a new partnership is definitely coming into you because they keep showing me a hand, somebody coming to give you a true hand. To expect that. That's what I'm getting from the angels now. And this is more of a warning I'm getting from them. So Capricorn tends to hold their emotions inside and show themselves to be very stoic and very held together. And that's all right to do that. But I do get this sense of attend to your heart, attend to the emotions that you've been carrying. Don't just put up a strong face. If you are feeling like you need a good cry, if you're feeling like you need to have a walk to clear your mind, take care of yourself. What I'm getting from this card is, again, the wounded warrior. It's you've been wounded, but it's time now to, instead of holding guard, protecting that last wand, that you actually protect you. And in the protecting you, you regain your strength and you're able to move forward and move ahead and leave the past behind you and create a new path for yourself. So that really is the message of what's coming in for you in this new moon. And let's see what messages we have from the Whispers of Love for Capricorn or the new moon in Taurus. What messages do we have? Oh, that's what I thought. I knew you guys were going to just give it. So they said the bottom card here. Hold on. I have to do what they tell me. Angels. Said the bottom word. Okay. Wow. Receive with love and appreciation. So as you're receiving this new relationship that's going to be coming into your life, you see how the being is holding the snowflake in the hand? If you've ever held the snowflake, you know how sensitive they are to touch. So I'm getting this sense from the angels. It's something fragile and something new and something light and precious. So I get to treat it as such. They're saying to receive love with a deep sense of appreciation, a deep sense of gratitude for all the struggles that you've gone through. You deserve this, is what I'm getting from the angels. You deserve this new love. You deserve what's coming in. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. For some of you, it's a gift. I feel like you're going to be getting a gift, either of a new child that the universe is giving you. So again, I'm getting to receive that with appreciation and with love. A new business opportunity, a new career path. But I keep being shown somebody gifting you something, whether it's words or a gentle gesture or generosity. I get when you're receiving from others, and I'm actually hearing this for you as homework for the month. Work on receiving kindness from others with a true sense of appreciation and love and accepting that you are worthy. You are worthy of good things. You are worthy of people treating you in a good way. I feel like when somebody compliments you on something, receive it in your heart. When somebody looks at you in a like your good way, receive it. Like it's a sense of receiving those subtle, like a snowflake messages and gifts from the universe, so that you can allow in more stable manifestations of the things that you're asking for, is what I'm getting from them. So great message for you, Capricorn. Is there anything else from the saints? I also heard expect a surprise by the winter. I feel like you're going to get a positive surprise around the winter. And I see some of you moving by the ocean. So we're taking a vacation by the ocean. So good. So thank you, Capricorn. I hope that these messages were helpful. On to Aquarius. So angels, what messages do we have for the sign of Aquarius for the new moon in Taurus? All right, Aquarius, what messages do we have for you for the new moon in Taurus? Oh, okay. I feel there's been arguments with siblings, is the first thing that I heard, or family around you. I keep being shown don't get involved in the drama, but also don't judge it. I'm getting a sense of step back, let them resolve it on their own, know what part you play in it, resolve the part that you play in it, and then step back from it. The other piece that I heard from them as soon as this card fell is I heard party, like go have fun, go out with friends. It's time to reconnect to old friends. It's time to make time to go out with your girls or boys. Like it's time to really spend time with the people that you care about. Make the time, don't make excuses, is what I'm getting from the angels. You find a lot of clarity when speaking to people that you care about. And that makes sense with being an Aquarius. The other piece that I heard in regards to this is as soon as I pick this card, I just feel like problems, like people with problems or situations with problems, like heaviness that's like, it's very burdensome. And so I just get this sense of the angels, like put it down, don't get involved in other people's quarrels. I'm also getting this sense of when you're traveling, be mindful of your belongings, because I feel you might get like pickpocket or somebody might want to steal your phone. I heard from the angels, so just kind of be aware of where you're putting your phone or where you're putting your things, okay? Because it's a warning in this new moon. Anything else, angels? I'm also hearing make amends with friends, make amends with family members. It's time to clear things out, as I'm hearing, in a peaceful way. You're higher, wiser, more connected. I'm getting from the inner, like I didn't heard higher, but I heard higher wisdom. So you have more higher wisdom. You're in a higher state of consciousness. And I heard lead by example. Okay. I heard lead by example. So you have that opportunity to do that in this new moon. And for some of you, it's not getting involved with like fights with your ex, I heard, or your significant other's exes. Yeah. So any messages from the whispers of love for Aquarius? Sorry, I have to look at my notes here for a second. So what message do we have for the sign of Aquarius for the new moon in Taurus? Oops, hold on. I heard this one. Okay. The message is listen to your heart. You're listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. Mm. What I'm getting in regards to this is when you're connecting to your angels and guides, like, I don't feel that you are lost in developing your intuition. It feels more to me like you need to practice listening more to the heart, being more in an emotional state, in a sense, heart space. For some of you, it's in regards to a relationship. I keep being shown because you're angry or the other person is angry, you're not showing up with an open heart. And I'm getting a deep sense from them. It's like, hold with an open heart, be patient, be willing to listen to what they have to say with an open heart. I'm getting a sense also at work, I'm getting from them, when you do things lovingly, when you smile at people, when you're more willing to work with them, like things just kind of flow better for you. This is the ultimate message I heard during this new moon, is to be in your heart, to be in your heart wisdom, to act from the heart, to listen with the heart, to be in a deeply connected state of awareness with your soul. that is the work to do during this new moon Aquarius. So I hope that these messages were helpful, and I hope that you come back. Thank you. On to the sign of Pisces. So, angels, what messages do we have for the sign of Pisces for the new moon in Taurus? So first, we're going to be picking one card from the Whispers of Love. What messages do we have from the Whispers of Love? Or here we go. Ooh. I heard love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. I'm getting in regards to love and to a situation that you've been concerned about or worried about. I'm getting to not hold back is what I heard, but that to remember that love endures, whether that's saying a kind word or doing a kind action. I heard trust in your love, but the problem is that you're expecting the other person to respond in a particular way, or you're expecting them to do something. And what I'm getting from the angels, this is about you expressing your love, your heart, your being. So it's like stay in your love, stay in your truth, stay in your purity. Let that guide your actions. Let your intuition guide you. Obviously, if you're in a relationship that you know is not good for you, then that's not the message that they're saying. But it's a sense of remembering that true love endures, that it goes past any conflicts that you're encountering with your significant other or family members, that there are bonds that cannot be broken, and you need to trust the bond. I heard trust the bond. Okay, good. Now, messages from the tarot for the new moon in Taurus for Pisces. Okay. Okay. One more, they said, so I'm waiting. Oh, this one. Okay. Well, you gave me two. The angels are sneaky like that sometimes. Good. So it was interesting because when I picked the cards, they both came out this way. What I heard is a secret comes out. Okay. So if you've been thinking somebody's been playing around or somebody's been lying or somebody has not been doing things right, it does come out. That's what I heard. And also the sort of truth came out this way. The other piece that I was getting in regards to these is if you've been resting, overthinking, thinking things through too much, like it's time to put that down, is what I was getting from the angels, because it's preventing you from trusting your intuition and it's preventing you from moving forward. I feel like this is not the time to be stuck in thoughts or stuck in limbo. Kind of, I almost get the sense of a person that is not resting or moving forward. They're just kind of waiting. And what I keep being shown by the angels and overthinking or not even thinking things through, it's just like a sense of nothing moving. And what I'm getting is that I feel like you're thinking that that's the universe, but I'm getting a sense, no, I feel like you need to drop that energy so you can actually come in contact with your intuition, because right now the intuition seems to be blocked, particularly in regards to a person. Because I'm getting from the angels, they're trying to give you messages in regards to this person or in regards to this situation. And it's interesting that the card that came out for you was that Love Endures card. Because what comes to mind with that is the ocean and the fast moving energy of the ocean, and what I'm getting, and the sail. And what I'm getting from the angels is like, in order for you to have that forward movement energy, for you to be able to know what route you need to take, the moon that is in the back, the fog needs to clear. You need to come into a place of trusting your intuition, trusting that you do know what is best for you. You've always known what's best for you, and to make those choices and to take those actions ahead. The other thing that I'm getting in regards to this card, because they're just telling me now as I touch it, is there's a new dream that's coming in for you. I feel like you're starting to, and it makes sense, as Saturn changes signs from your sign, and as Neptune also changes signs. I feel like there's been blockages that have not been allowing you to smooth sail. And what I'm getting from the angels is that the blockages are going to be clearing. It's not going to happen immediately, but I feel that the next 3 to 6 months are going to be life-changing. I feel like you're going to be finally on the move and finally moving forward, and to trust that the love that endures is the love of spirit towards you, to get you back on track, to get you where you need to be. So this is a very powerful new moon for you, and I hope that these messages helped Pisces. Thank you. On to the collective message. Hi, everybody. So this is a collective message for the new moon in Taurus for all signs. Angels, what messages do we have for all signs, for everybody watching this video, for the new moon in Taurus? Message for the collective. There you go. For the new moon. Oh, okay. They just had that one card, okay. And I'm going to pick one from the Whispers of Love. Okay. So the bottom card. Hold on. Is it these two cards? Okay. All right. So the first message I got with this one card, it was interesting to me because they said, you are enough. I keep getting that there's this very powerful spiritual lesson, and it makes sense with the new moon in Taurus. Taurus is about value and what we value because its ruler is Venus, and it teaches us about what we love and what we value and what matters to us most. And it's interesting because they're saying the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a queen that has mastered her emotions, that has mastered her intuition, that stands in the kingdom of water, stands in the kingdom of her emotions, of her wisdom, of her soul. And she also, even though she holds the urn in her hands, she can overcome suffering and sadness. And when she's able to connect to her inner wisdom, she's able to put the past to rest. She's able to put the past behind her and move forward and see the beauty of the horizon ahead of her. And I'm getting this sense from them, what I'm hearing, that during this new moon, you have a new beginning coming your way. And you've done the work and you've done a lot of deep emotional clearing, or you've come to a place of understanding that things can no longer continue the way they have been, is what I'm getting from the angels, and that it's time to move forward. And I'm getting a sense of deep emotional clarity about what you need to know, what you need to do next, is what I heard from the angels. You know exactly what you need to do. And it's sitting in your throne, sitting in your throne as the king or queen that you are, and getting things done. It's time to get things done, is the energy that I'm getting from the angels. And it's time to move ahead in a way that feels fulfilling to you, in a way that feels emotionally empowering, but in a way that you are truly listening to spirit, the spirit of water, the spirit of really grace, assisting you and guiding you to find your inner truth and to stand in your inner truth and to make the changes you need to make. It's time. Okay, good. So the other two messages, wow. Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Bam. Good. So there may be an area in your life where you have not been honest. You may have not been honest to yourself. You've been holding back, maybe holding back from somebody your emotions, maybe holding back about how you really feel about them or how you really feel about life in general. Like you're finally recognizing who you are, and it's never too late to do that. You can do that at any age, and coming into a place of recognizing what matters to you and going for it. Very powerful energy. I feel like you think that the waters will be turbulent. I don't get that. I get that that might be just for a small period of time, and then you'll sail. I keep hearing that beautiful song by Enya, Sail Away. I keep hearing sail away, sail away. Like it's time. It's time to move forward into calmer waters and into a place of being your authentic self and standing in your power. Again, standing like the Queen of Cups or King of Cups in your throne. Because tarot doesn't have gender. Oh, I have a feeling you might be going towards somebody. Look at you. Because the other card that came out is get to know each other. Oh, I think of there's this old movie, the King and I think it's called, and the actress sings this song like getting to know you, and that's what I'm getting here with this. Like I feel like you're gonna be getting to know somebody, like for real, like you're gonna be getting to know each other, like your authentic, true selves, like Oh, I'm also being shown Aladdin. I don't know. It's an old movie. Like a whole new world. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. I love that movie. It's learning to meet learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. I'm getting this deep sense of taking the magic ride, taking the magic carpet with this person, being willing, understanding that it might be a challenge, understanding that you might not know if this is a win or not, but to take the higher road, take the higher road, I heard. So if it requires that you change some sort of your behavior, or that you ask for a pardon, or that you, um, I don't know, change something within you in order to make it work, then do, is what I'm getting from the angels. And sometimes that change is just learning to listen to the other person and learning to be willing to see their point of view, even if it's different than yours. Getting to know each other, getting to learn, getting to, like, I keep getting like the magic. Remember magic. Love is magical. There's an innocence to love. There is a purity to love that is in children. And I'm getting that sense with this card that it's a return to purity, return to what is possible. And sometimes what is possible is impossible, or seems impossible at one point, is return to the authentic power in your soul, the authentic trust in the universe that anything is possible if we allow ourselves to give our hearts fully to it. This is a powerful new moon with a great opportunity for you to really stand in the power of who you really are, and in the finding of your authentic self, finding the authentic one for you. Whether you've already found that person and you're just working on developing that relationship and making it better, or whether it's allowing the universe to bring the one to you. This is a very powerful new moon. And I'm getting from the angels, it's interesting because as an astrologer, a new moon really begins a whole new moon period. That new moon Taurus will manifest in the next full moon in Taurus. And so it's whatever seeds we're planting now in this new moon will manifest at the next full moon in Taurus. And so consider what seeds you're planting, whether that's in career or in love relationships. And it's 444 right now. So it's a number of the angels. So I hope that these messages were helpful to you, guys and girls. I hope that you come back to see me again. And please write in the comments how you're feeling this new moon, and how things are manifesting for you, and also what kind of readings you would like from me in the future. I am planning on doing also a new moon astrology reading on the new moon in Taurus, so look for that. But for the meantime, I really wanted to come back and give some videos to you guys, and so here we are. So I hope that you find these helpful, and I hope that you come back and you can find more information about me on the description. Take care.